Hey everybody, it's time for another real life superhero intro, and this time it's time for another skinny group. It's time for another skinny jeans sweatsuit with zipper gloves and tape, shades and COVID mask intro for a new series of real life superhero videos. Instead of taking the daytime intros I already did and mixing them with the nighttime intros, for some odd reason the next video I'm about to do, I never felt like doing it during the daytime, even though the daytime is when I wanted to do the video. And when I got done doing another video before it, it was close to nighttime, so I decided just to do another real life superhero intro for the nighttime with the same costume and with one different theme, and one theme kept the same. The theme songs. The walkout theme will be the Neat Flicks Something You Can Never Own song, and that will be mostly used as the outro for most videos. And the intro song, the first song that will play before I make my grand entrance, will be Jeff Hardy's, professional wrestler Jeff Hardy's Modest to the Top. So yeah, this is the daytime version. Once again, the topics will be the same. There will be various reviews, rants on social and current events and various forms of media and entertainment. So, with that being said, let me hit the music and get started right now.
Modest to the top, to the top, to the top. Modest at the top, at the top, at the top. Modest past the top, past the top, past the top. Still modest past the top, past the top, past the top. Straight to the top of the hill, keep heading up and start shining. Why they should know what is real and how real is still. Feel the pain, sometimes feels in a way that you rise as strong as we face in this life. There's a lot of time there to make a showcase. This means you're living on. You like a whole show how the style you perfect your life. Show a way to make it right. Make it to the top of no prohibition. Until you feel there's nothing more for you to forsake. Cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you gon' do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. Have no regrets, yeah, I'm tired of my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in death. Baby, step in the back bed, I'll show you what happened. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to games, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you could never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to games, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you could never own. So fight and fight and fight for the things you know you love. To what you think is right, and you like to lose why. So fight and die for the things you know you love. To what you think is right, and you like to lose why. So give me all the scars, I'm a human being. Cover them with tattoos so you can't see. Knew it from the start, you had problems with me, and the things I could be, I just wish I had seen. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own.
Sorry about that. And everybody, it's now time for my part 2 real life superhero narration version of the 1980s, late 1980s anime Shurato, Legend of the Heavenly Spear. Like I said in part 1, which the short part 1 narration version will be in the description box below. This is the larger, more in-depth real-life superhero version. Yeah, like I said in part 1, this is one of the more popular Saint Seiya clones. I discovered this in 2013 while researching Saint Seiya. I discovered this one and the other one, which I'm going to talk about next, and that's this and the other Wild Knights Wild Knights Go Kiva. I watched a couple of episodes and I instantly became a fan. In 2014 I skipped to the end to see how it was because I got sick of watching all the episodes, because watching this anime is like watching this anime television is like watching one gigantic anime film. Each episode is a piece of a story. There's hardly any filler episodes. The whole thing feels like one gigantic movie in television form, which is one of the many things I also love about this anime. One of the many things I love about animes like Shurato, Legend of the Heavenly Spear, Wild Knights Go Kiva, and Ronin Warriors, Yo Samurai Troopers, is that they only needed 38 plus episodes to tell a simplistic, not only a simplistic, but a complex storyline. They didn't need hundreds and hundreds of episodes and copious amounts of fillers like you see in Naruto, Bleach, Sailor Moon, Yu Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball, and many more. So so much storyline, lore, action, character development. It's such a short series. For the time it was around, it was for the time it was around, this was considered this was acceptable. But 38 plus episodes, that's kind of short for an anime. Lots of animes were like that in that time period. Now it's 100 episodes, even though most recently in the 2010s with One Punch Man and My Heroes Academia, they're getting better and better at telling large storylines in a shorter amount of episodes. They're getting better and better, like their American counterparts. One of the many things America does have over Japan. But anyway, going back to Legend of the Heavenly Spirit. And already, before I get to the show itself, I'm gonna respond to the haters that I see in comment sections of these animes. Now awesome shows like this rarely have haters, but everything has haters, and people who criticize criticize and claim it's a Saint Seiya ripoff, and no, it's not. It's a Saint Seiya clone. The only thing it has in common with the Saint Seiya is the reincarnation thing, and all the warriors meeting back up and coming back together. That's it. Everything else is completely completely different. Yeah, Saint Seiya is various warriors reincarnated, destined to wear these armors, are sent away to train and earn those armors in combat or some form. Yeah, in combat after their training is complete. Then they all meet up at a tournament hosted by Athena with his or her own purposes. With each knight having their own reasons for entering the tournament. In this anime right here, this is the same thing. Warriors from the legendary realm of Tenku-kai being reincarnated and reborn in the human world. In the human world, two warriors, Shurato and Guy, who are long life friends, rivals, and competitors, are just randomly competing in a martial arts tournament and get randomly transported to this Tenku-kai world. And Guy, for some odd reason, mysteriously just turns evil and starts attacking Shurato. And over the course of the series, just tries to kill him, and Shurato joins a group of people called the Hachishinobu. Yeah, I mean the Hachibushu Knights. I added the term Knights. It's just Hachibushu, but saying what I just said, Hachibushu Knights is much more easier to pronounce. Who are these super beings with a special power? And Saint Seiya is called the Saint Seiya is called the Cosmos. Here it's called the Soma. That's what their power is. And the people with this Soma not only have individual powers, individual chi-based powers, but they can summon the armor and become even more powerful. So that's the storylines of both. Only the Soma and Cosmo portion and the reincarnation portion are only things that are the same. Yeah, the whole plot is besides what I just said. Once Shurato gets there, he immediately befriends Lady Vishnu, and I think her priestess, Lekashu, if I pronounced it right. He immediately befriends them, and he immediately doesn't get along with the other Hashibushu Hashibushu um knights, but he later he doesn't get along with them. But when he and the rest of the knights are framed by Indra, who betrays the Hachibushu knights, and Lady Vishnu by turning her to stone, poisoning her and turning her to stone. He frames the good Shurato and the good guys for it. So the rest of the Hachibushu are determined to hunt down Shurato, are determined to hunt down Shurato. It's only Ryoma who was hesitant to attack. Ryoma and even Raiga who were hesitant to attack Shurato, where they agree to form a new Hachibushu team and combat Indra, defeat Indra and his warriors. I told you three of the main characters. The others are Raiga, Ryoma, and Hyuga. I think Hyuga is the most serious of the group. There's also a female named Range who gets killed off who worships Indra and she gets killed off way early in the series. Then there's what was his name? There are two other knights who also, according to Wikipedia, also die later in the series. There's Kuya, and there's Dan. There's Kuya, the King Dappa, and Dan, the King Haiba. And each one, I'm not gonna talk about it here, but each knight, as you just heard, has their armor has a specific name and gimmick, but these names are too hard to remember. So yeah, that's Shurato, and like I've said in plenty of videos. And the last one, this is my opinion, one of the best animes of all time. Not only for other reasons, but yeah, it's still animation and everything still holds up today. It's not until you see modern day anime where you can definitely tell this is an old anime. And this is definitely an anime that, in my opinion, deserves a remake. They recently had a remaster, but that's good. But a 2024 remaster, but they deserve to come back. I want to see a reboot of this with these same characters in a modern day time with phones and the technology of today, and not screw it up with SJW BS. So yeah, this is the greatest anime ever. It's always on top my top anime list. Like I said earlier, so much storyline, lore, action, adventure, comedy in such a short story. It doesn't need hundreds plus of episodes to tell a simplistic story. So yeah, my opinion, one of the greatest animes ever. And I also appreciate this anime for its contributions to anime. This anime is an inspiration of Saint Seiya and also inspired other shows. Also had heavy inspiration on other shows like Naruto, Bleach. Yeah, shows like Naruto and Bleach, especially Bleach. Tite Kubo commonly mentions Saint Seiya as one of the main inspirations, and I do see some Saint Seiya similarities, but I see more similarities to this and Ronin Warriors because they feature fighters from different dimensions. They feature fighters and fighters going to different dimensions. And Saint Seiya Saint Seiya has stuff like that too, but I don't remember it being often. So yeah, and like I said, this show is a hybrid of Saint Seiya is a hybrid of Saint Seiya a hybrid of Saint Seiya a hybrid of Saint Seiya, Ronin Warriors. It precedes Ronin Warriors, I think, by 1 year, or several months, and it's a prototype. It's a prototype of the Dragon Ball, a much better prototype of the Dragon Ball Z portion of the Dragon Ball manga. Lots of things that will later be seen in Dragon Ball Z were first tried in animes like this. Yeah, Dragon Ball. People are gonna say, "Oh, Dragon Ball was around before this." Yeah, Dragon Ball was around before this. However, Dragon Ball was nowhere near this crisp when it came to animation, and nowhere near this edgy and powerful yet. So yeah, that was Shurato. Shurato. Currently on episode 5. When I finish the 13, 15 episodes, season one. Then I'll review season 1. Then I'll do the same for season 2. That's my new reviewing style. But yeah, for now, you don't hear the rest of the music. Turn the video off right now to see the short part 1 version, which will be uploaded with this. The link will be in the description box below.
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. Have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back, and I'll show you what happened. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. So fight and fight.